Okay, so to solve this equation, we can follow these steps here, or we can do what's called clearing the denominator, and that means we need to think of a number that 2, 10, 5, and 2 can all divide into, or you can think of it as a number they all multiply to, so an LCM. So 20 would work, but 10 also works, and 10 is smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and use 10. So I need to multiply 10 to everything on this side. So I'm going to multiply 10 to the 1/2, 10 to the negative 1/10, and then whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. So I'm going to also multiply this side by 10. So I have to multiply 10 to the 1/5 and 10 to the 1/2. Okay, so when we multiply 10 times 1/2, we should be able to do that in our head because we picked 10 because 2 can go into it. 2 can go into 10 5 times. So we're going to multiply the 1 by 5 and get 5x. Now I want to make it very clear why that is. So again, if we're multiplying 10 times 1/2, this is what's happening. This 2 can cross simplify with this 10 because 2 goes into 2 once and 2 goes into 10 5 times. So then you'd have a 5 times 1 left and a 1 left here. That just makes 5. So that is why that works here, and that is why this is a 5x. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take this 10 and we're going to multiply the 10 to the negative 1/10. So, using our strategy here, 10 goes into 10 once. So, 1 times 1 is 1. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to multiply 1/5 by 10. So, using our strategy here, 5 goes into 10 twice. So, 1 times 2 is 2x. Now we're going to multiply 1/2 by 10, and using our strategy, 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 1 times 5 is 5. So that is called clearing the denominator. It gets rid of all the fractions by multiplying by the LCM. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue the steps here. Now that I have no fractions, I can't simplify. This and this are on opposite sides, so I can't put them together and make 7x. Next, it says to highlight the variable term, but I have a problem. I can't highlight both. I can only have one term highlighted. So I need to get rid of one of them. It does not matter which one, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2x from both sides. And now I can do that. I can highlight the variable term now. And my goal is to get this by itself. So in order to do that, we need to add 1 to both sides to get rid of that. And now we're ready for our last step, which is to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 3 because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we would have x equals 2.